Hi, and welcome to Yoga with George. My name is George, and today I'm going to guide you through a Vinyasa flow. This is going to be an intermediate full body practice. So if you're a complete beginner, then maybe this is not the best video for you. But if you've been practicing yoga for a while now, then this is the perfect video for you. We're going to move in all kinds of different directions, in standing poses and seated poses. So whenever you're ready, all you need for today's practice is just your mat, your body, your breath, and whenever you're ready, let's begin. Let's find our way into Hero's Pose. Bring your hands in your lap, on your thighs, whatever feels comfortable for you. Close your eyes and start breathing through the nose. Relax your shoulders down. Observe your breath. Feel the earth underneath you, what is touching the ground. Add an extra second to your inhale and an extra second to your exhale. Ideally, we want to maintain this breath throughout the whole practice. And when things are going to get challenging, we're going to come back to our breath and deepen our breath. And that is what's going to allow us to move through these poses. Let's interlace our hands behind our back. Bring our hands to the right hip. Lower our right ear to the right shoulder for a neck stretch on the left. This feels really nice, especially if you move your head forward a bit and back. Be careful. If there's any sensation of pain, avoid that. Move around it. All right, let's change sides. Interlace to the left hip and lower your left ear to the left shoulder. You can move your head forward a bit as well. Let's release, roll our shoulders back, forward. Let's take a side bend to the left. Switch sides to the right. Release. And let's find our way into a tabletop. For a quick wrist warm-up and few cat and cow variations. So find your way into a tabletop. Shoulders are above the wrists. Your hips are above the knees. Stay on your toes. Shift forward. Stretch out the wrists. And move back. Stretch out the toes. Be careful here. Don't put too much pressure onto the wrists because this can cause injury. And according to Ahimsa, we cause no injury and no pain and no harm. to any living and non-living. So be careful. Just warm up your wrists. All right. Stay in tabletop. And let's do a couple of rounds of cats and cow. Cat on your exhale. And cow on your inhale. One more. All right, very good. Let's find our way into a plank position. Shoulders are above the wrists. Tuck your tailbone. Engage the core, nice and strong, like a plank of wood. Let's now lower our chest a little down so our shoulder blades touch on the back and raise it up. Let's do 4 more. So we're protracting our shoulder blades. One more. And downward dog. If this is your first downward dog of the day, welcome. Walk your dog. Stretch out one foot, then the other. And let's find a more static position. On your next inhale, shift forward. Through plank, lower for a low plank on your forearms. So this is similar to your high plank. Your shoulders are above the elbows now. Your body is not sinking down, but it's engaged and strong. You're pushing your chest towards the sky. Let's lower all the way down for Sphinx. Untuck your feet. A little back bending pose here. Engage your glutes. Have your feet a little wider apart and offer your heart forward. If this feels good and you want to go a little deeper, you can straighten your arms. Let's release. Bring our palms next to our chest. We're gonna land our toes down, lift our hips, lift our glutes off the ground, and we're going to push up for a plank. Downward dog. And we're now going to walk our feet between the hands. Forward fold. Straighten one leg, then the other, and find a more static position. Lift up halfway and fold forward. Lift up halfway, fold forward. Your next inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Hands touch above the head. Now you want to grab your left wrist and pull it to the right. So you're stretching your left body here. Release, switch the wrists, pull on the right wrist, be gentle. Release, and chair pose. Bend your knees. Your legs are hip distance apart, slightly narrower than that. We're going to lift our heels. We're going to stay on our toes. Hold it here. Lower it a little bit more down. Lower all the way down for a boat pose. Look at you. You are such a beautiful boat. Let's try low boat. Lower down. Hold it here. And now let's find our way to standing. So we're going to first find our way into a squat without using the hands. And then we're going to find our way into a standing forward fold. Move our right foot back for pyramid. Make sure both heels are on the ground. If your right heel is lifted, then you want to shorten your stance. Once you find a comfortable position here, breathe deep through the nose and melt into the pose. On your next inhale, shift forward into a warrior 3 prep. Both of your feet are straight. You reach with you're on your fingertips. You reach with the crown of your head forward. With your right foot, you reach back. Try to lower your right hip more down so it's the same height as the left hip. Straighten your leg. Try to reach it more up. Try to be lighter on your fingertips so you are shifting more weight into your foot. Let's rise up for, we're gonna bring our foot to the front, right foot. Palms are facing towards the front. Lift your right leg higher up, so you're working the right quad. From here, bring your right foot back for a crescent lunge. Big step back. I don't have much space here. for a crescent lunge. Reach your hands up and establish a nice strong foundation here. The left leg is 90 degrees, nice and strong. Your hands are closer to your ears. Reach your right hand forward, left hand back for an open crescent lunge. If you're shake it like I am right now, just embrace it. It's part of the process. Now, bring your hands together, palms together, and lock in your right elbow with your left knee for a crescent twist. Straighten your right leg and stay here. On your next inhale, shift the weight into the left leg for a lotus pose. So your right elbow is still locked with your left knee. And let's rise up for a standing pigeon. The right foot is here, so you can either stay in pigeon, or you can also hook your right elbow for a twisted pigeon. Let's release. Big step back for warrior two. You want to stay nice and strong. Look over your middle finger. On your next exhale, we're going to cartwheel our arms into a chaturanga. One-legged plank. Left leg is lifted. Chaturanga. Shift forward. One more. Chaturanga. Shift forward. One more. Plank pose. Very nice. Good job. Downward facing dog. I hope this feels for you as good as it does for me. My calves are now opened up. This is my full expression of a downward facing dog. On your inhale, shift forward into a plank. And downward dog again. Let's walk our feet between the hands. Lift up halfway. And lower down. Lift up halfway. And forward fold. On your next inhale, rise up for standing. Slowly. Palms touch. Bring your hands to the heart. And let's find our way into a chair. Lift your heels, stay on your toes. Lower all the way down. Find your way into a boat. Lower to low boat. Maybe hands behind your head. And hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's find our way into a squat without using the hands. Very good. From here, let's find our way into a standing forward fold. Move your left foot back for a pyramid pose. Lift up halfway, and on your exhale, melt down. On your next inhale, shift forward into a warrior 3 prep. The fingertips on the ground. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Both legs are straight. Lower your left hip more down and straighten your left leg more. Try to reach it up a little higher. Rise up. Left foot is in front of you. Whoop-a. Palms are facing forward. Lift your left leg a little higher up so you engage that left quad. And release for a crescent lunge. Rise your hands. You have a 90-degree angle in your right foot. Nice and strong. Don't back bend. Instead, engage your ribs, engage your core, and have a really solid foundation here with your body. Left arm forward, right arm back. Open crescent lunge. Let's hook our left elbow with the right knee. Straighten our left leg. Let's shift forward into a lotus. Release for a pigeon on the right leg. Hook your left knee, your left elbow with the left foot. Let's release. And step our left leg back for a warrior 2. Look over your middle finger. If your body is shaking, if you feel the burn, the energy, that's good. That's what we want. Embrace it. Cartwheel your arms on an exhale. Warrior 2. Exhale. Chaturanga. And last one. Very good. Step the left foot to meet the right. Lower all the way down for a squat. And sit on our hips. This was a leg intensive practice, but it feels good. Let's now do a seated forward fold. So reach your hands forward, grab your feet. If you're not able to grab your feet, you can bend your legs, grab, and then move your hips backward this way. And you stay where you feel it. I feel it here, so this is where I'm going to stay. Focus on bringing your elbows to the ground first. Release. And let's do a counter stretch. So we're going to bring our palms behind us and point our feet for a inversion of a seated forward fold. Release. Very good. And let's find our way into a seated position, cross-legged. You can have your arms either on your knees or in your lap, whatever feels good for you. Let's close our eyes for just a quick 2-minute meditation. Relax your shoulders. Come back to your breath. And thank yourself for showing up today. You took the time to find this video, to roll out your mat, to take the time and energy to invest into yourself, to feel better. And I'm very, very proud of you for that. And you should be proud of yourself. Instead of just wishing to feel better, you're actually the person who goes out of their way and takes the time and energy to practice. So thank you for that. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me today and for allowing me to share my practice with you. If you enjoy this practice and you want to come join me for more, then I encourage you to subscribe after this video is over. So, thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day with lots of love and gratitude. Namaste.